Hey guys, how you doing? Mark Graham here on the road, and as it were, and it's a very bright day. So I'm gonna apologize for the lighting here because I've got the sun kind of sort of in my face, a little bit of an angle, probably at a 2 o'clock position. But obviously it's morning time. I'm heading to the east, going to the Dallas-Fort Worth area again. And that's pretty much my my stomping grounds. I alternate between Dallas, Fort Worth, and Austin, but that's a story for another time. But what I'm going to do today is, and look, first off, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be some things coming up that I really think a lot of people are going to be interested in. And the channel is changing. I mean, let's just say what it is. Things are going to change, and there's a specific reason why. There's a reason why I'm going to be walking away from a lot of things that I've been promoting over the last couple of years. Some things that I've been promoting for multiple years and have done fairly well with. As I said before in some of the videos, I don't think it's that difficult to make money online. I think it's fairly simple with these simple work-from-home programs. Now, how much you're going to make, that may be different. But there's a specific reason why I've decided to kind of walk away from promoting some of these types of programs. And believe me, this is not an easy decision. This is something that I've been thinking about for a good while. And I just kind of came to the conclusion that I just don't want to be a part of it anymore. And so I know, some of you are like, well, what do you not want to be a part of? Which program or whatever. Look, all the programs that I have promoted through the years, whether it be the all-in-one profits or Business Success Alliance for my big ticket programs, and some of the other programs that I haven't touched in a long time. Everything that I've ever promoted, I always liked. I always enjoyed. I always thought they were decent programs. Z&Z was, I made a ton of money with the Z&Z Zip Not a Zilch programs, Z&Z1, Z&Z Big Cash. Made a lot of money with those programs. Did very well with all-in-one profits. That particular program paid for so many things for a long time. And there were reasons why I walked away from that one as well. That one specifically, I walked away because there wasn't enough. I don't think, in my personal opinion, the program itself was a good program, but I don't think that there was enough upgrades to their pages. I think their pages became very antiquated, and if nothing else, guys, when it comes to the internet, when it comes to online marketing of any sort, and it doesn't really matter what it is, you need to stay just ahead of the curve. You need to stay a little bit. You want your sites to look very modern, very, very up to date. And I think that for me, All-in-One Profits, they focused on their program very well. They have very good customer service. They were very responsive. The program works. It's like I said, I made quite a bit of money from them, but I just didn't like the fact that they weren't upgrading updating their pages to something a little bit more modern, a little bit more sleek and sophisticated, and so I kind of walked away from that. Ultimately, why I am, I guess, abandoning the work from home niche, and I'm very reluctant. I am one of those people that I cannot stand quitting. I absolutely hate that. It's just one of those things that I just don't like. So there's got to be a significant reason why I'm walking away. So what is that reason? The reason is because no matter which program it is, no matter what program I'm marketing, putting out there or whatever, there is typically about a 97 to 98% failure rate. Now, that typically has very little to do with the actual program that we're promoting, and has more to do with the lack of training, or not necessarily the lack of training. I'm just going to tell you how it is, guys. The number one problem is most people, when they say that they want to have their own business, when they say that they want to do a certain thing, they probably mean it at the time, but their actions don't confirm their words. And what I mean by that is, you get people all the time that are very excited to go and do something, but then they just don't. They don't take the action that they have to take, or that they need to take. They don't get out there and really push things. And I'm not making this video to blame people. This is human nature. And what I've decided was, I don't want to be a part of watching people fail again and again. And then trying to call me out, or trying to call out the program and talking about how it's a scam or whatever. These aren't scam programs. Now, one of the things, I think one of the biggest problems that people have is they're led to believe by marketers, they're led to believe that these things are just super easy and super simple. In my opinion, many of them are. They're very simple to do. Nothing is easy. Okay, everything comes at a price, and I don't care what it is that you're promoting. I don't care if you're promoting a product or a program, an opportunity. That part does not matter. I simply do not want to be in a situation where I am relying on building a big team, or something along those lines. I don't mind building a company. All of this takes energy. All of this takes work and effort. But I have decided to just go full-time, 100% into the e-commerce world. And e-commerce is very hot right now. I think it's still in its infancy. But there are other niches that I can get into that I like, that I enjoy. One right now is I'm developing a camping site. I'm developing a Shopify camping site, and I will be promoting that. I took an Amazon FBA course here a while back. It was a decent course, had a lot of information. But I've decided I'm probably not going to do the Amazon thing. Not at this time. I may change my mind later, but at this time I'm not going to do that. I simply want to develop my own stores. I'll develop more than one, and I'll try and I'll get those stores to where they're making a bare minimum to keep them. I'll get them to where they're making $100 to $500 a day, and that will require a lot of effort on my part. And so I kind of had to decide what I was going to do. Am I going to walk away from this? Am I going to walk away? That kind of a deal. So I've decided that I'm walking away from the work from home niche. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop making videos. I'm actually going to show people for free exactly how I set up these sites and exactly how I advertise these sites, whether I use Facebook advertising or whether I use Instagram influencers or I use Pinterest, or I set up Bing ads or Google AdWords, whatever it may be. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to document everything that I do so that you can follow this process. And in that way, what it allows me to do, it allows me still to help people and show people how to do things online to make money without feeling like I need to be always pushing this idea that everything is super easy, which I try and stay away from easy. Those of you that have followed me know that I don't like that word. I think that word is subjective. For me, this stuff is easy. If you know how to ride a bike, getting on a bike and riding it is easy. But if you talk to someone that has never ridden a bike, it can be frightening to them. They're afraid to fall. They're afraid to, that it's not going to work out, whatever it may be. And so I'm just kind of trying to remove myself from that part of the process. And I am going to, like I said, I'm going to try and document everything. I'll probably make some videos like, excuse me, I'll probably make some videos like the one I just made recently about setting up a Shopify store. And I've only done part one. I'm actually creating more of that video. It is the camping site video, the Kit Fox Camper site, which is still not up. And that's my fault. I should have had it up this weekend, but I had other things to do. And it's like this week. I still have plenty of things to do. But I'll try and have everything up and running this week because I'd like to have at least a full week of the trial membership to get out there and promote some things and advertise some things and do some testing. And so, guys, that's primarily what this is all about. This is all about getting out there, putting some things out there, and testing these ideas and testing these products. And there is a lot of testing that has to go on. There's a lot of, you're going to spend some money before you ever really make any. In most, almost 99.9% of the time, that's what you're going to do. And many of those things that you test are not going to work out. They're not going to be a winner. But the deal is you only need to have a couple of winners to make a lot of money. Okay? So I'm going to use all the experience that I've attained over the last 6-7 years and build up my Shopify sites, build up my credibility as a coach or teacher or instructor or whatever you want to call it, so that I can help people get to these points. And I'll probably look at having some sort of site in the future, membership site in the future, to where you can sign up and we'll give you some direct support and show you exactly what it is that we're doing and how we're doing it and how we find products, the whole 9 yards, and find success. What I envision is having a site a membership site where we actually start our own store, we populate it with products, and we get out there and we start selling these things. And so I'm really kind of excited about that idea, and so that people can see firsthand and know exactly what it is that it takes to find success with with e-commerce. So that is one thing that I'm very excited about, and so we're going to do it that way. So anyway, guys, with that said, I'm taking off. Remember to subscribe. Make sure that you catch the videos. You don't want to miss them. So guys, take care, have a great day, and remember, I'll see you at the top.